It's Dr. Chaz. I wanted to come on and show my face. I know a lot of the content you'll be getting has been cartoonish, but wanted to show you it's the real me. Didn't want anybody to get scammed when trying to apply or to sign up for the stock options mentorship. So I wanted to come on, answer a few questions, give you guys an idea of, is this the right program for you? Can it make a change in your life? So we're going to give people a few minutes to come in, and I just want to touch bases on a few topics that you may have. One might be cost. Two might be time. Three is what you will learn. How much does it take? And five, the why. So all of these questions may be different for everyone. So I want you guys to really think about yourself, not anybody else, when it comes to signing up or learning a new skill. Yes, I did put down it's 5 weeks. You can be trading as soon as tomorrow, but I really want to take my time, educate you, and build your foundation before you just get out here and just start trading. Yes, you can make a lot of money, but it's about learning and understanding before you just jump right in. So again, once we get a few people in, I'll start answering questions. If you have them, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I might see them pop up, or you may see me veer off so I can look at the laptop to see it. But yes, stock option mentorship, 5-week program is going to start this weekend. If I get enough kids to sign up, I'm going to separate and break them off into smaller groups themselves and not teach them with the adults. But this is the best opportunity and time to learn. Everybody likes to start at the beginning of the year and they fall off, but you could be trained and build your foundation in the stock market and start trading options right now, today. I'm going to provide you with the education over the next 5 weeks, $600. My individual clients where they learn one-on-one for 8 weeks is $2,000. And that's pretty reasonable for anybody working one-on-one with someone in the stock market. But I thought about, reaching more people in the climate right now with people being laid off, losing their jobs. They're scramaging. They're really hemorrhaging, trying to see how can I make more money, and they are using their time to make more money. I want you to take your time back and trade in the market for a few hours, make some money, and still be able to enjoy your family. So again, 10 spots unless they go over. Like if I get a sponsor for 2 of the people who need sponsors. Again, KBDB Consults is a proven program. So I do have a lot of clients that will, reach back out and say, hey, do you got anybody who needs some help? I'll sponsor somebody for a one-on-one, sponsor somebody for a mentorship. So I do have 2 people lined up right now. If any of my KBDB clients, hey, if y'all want to help somebody out, I do have 2 clients that are looking for sponsorship, whether that's $100 toward it or paid in full. They are looking for that sponsorship. So it costs 5 weeks, group setting, 10 people, no more than probably 15, unless I have some of my return clients, if they want to just sit in and learn, they can do that. But this will be focused on the 10 people that are signing up. It's $600. I do have a payment plan. All of this is ran through Stripe. So no, I will not be reaching out to you for Bitcoin or can I trade for you, any of that information. You will be reaching out to me directly from this link. You can DM me for your payment and it will be a Stripe link. If you do want to pay in crypto or in BTC, reach out to me. I can easily send you my Lightning wallet. But like I said, cost is $600. Now with the payment plan, there is a split payment where you pay half up front before class starts and then half midway through. It's an honor system with you getting this information. So I trust that you guys will follow through with your payment. The time commitment, again, 5 weeks. This will, depending on how fast y'all learn, it'll be 5 to 7 weeks. That's with the live training, but most of the education will be 5 weeks. So by Thanksgiving, Black Friday, you'll know how to make some money. You'll know how to leverage the companies that are making money off of you during these holiday seasons. What you'll learn what are options, what platforms to trade on, how to leverage your money in the stock market to start making money and make money your employee. You'll also learn how do you actually implement, go into your platform, trade, and then how much money you need. I prefer most of you guys start with as little as $100. Yep, $100. A lot of you think, oh, I need $25K to have a brokerage account, or I need $25,000 to trade, or I need way more money, and you don't. You can start with as small as $50. It's going to take us a little bit more time to grow it, but With $100, we can start trading easily. And your why. If you are thinking about signing up for this mentorship, really think about and take the time between now and the time class starts to know what's your why. Is it because you've gotten laid off? Is it because of your kids? Is it for financial freedom? Is it for creating generational wealth? What would the stock market actually do for you? Because once you set out to accomplish that, you're going to be way more invested in learning and being a pro at this. Again, no guru. I just say you'll be a great trader. I'm not out here I'm not a genius or anything. I do have a skill set and a manner to teach people in a way that they'll understand. So that's what I'm doing. Again, if you got questions, drop them in the chat. One more in the comment section. If you want to come up and ask questions live, I'm here. So ask away. KBDB consults, again, 5-week mentorship, $600. Not bad. You're going to learn a skill that's going to let you leverage and make $100 a day over day. So let's do some math. Everybody wants to do math. They're like, what does that really look like? Okay, let's say you start trading with $100 and you almost want to equate that to how much you make per hour. So we're going to say most people make $20 to $25 an hour. That's on the high end. Some people make less. We could say $10 to $20 per hour. So let's just go somewhere in the middle at $20 an hour. If you make $20 an hour, time an 8-hour day, you make $160 a day, give or take before taxes. Now, let's say you want to put that in the market. Stock market is open from 8:30 Central to 3 p.m. So we're not even going to be using an 8-hour day. And we just want to get $160. We can leverage $100 to $200 as our employees. We're going to make the market be our employee and get us that $160 per day. Now, most of you guys go to work every day, Monday through Friday. That's the time that the stock market is open. It's open Monday through Friday. But we don't want to replace your job and have it become another place where you show up to every day. We're going to have some day trading where we come in and trade every day. Then we're going to have some swing trading where our money makes money for us. We're literally making money in our sleep. The thing with your 9 to 5, and not knocking your 9 to 5, because your 9 to 5 can definitely fuel your passion to, whatever your purpose is. But if you don't go to work, you're not getting paid unless you're using PTO or something. So stock market allows you to make money in your sleep. Your contracts, which you'll be purchasing, you can leverage that and make money. So again, $100 to $200, making $160 per day. Let's say we trade half of the days in the trading month. We have about 20 to 25 trading days a month. Let's just say we do half. And times 15. So we got 160 times, my dyslexia kicks in, so I'm just going to put it in the calculator really quick here. So 160 times 15. That would get you an extra $2,400 in a month. Just day trading, getting the same thing you get from showing up to work. So again, these are some of our goals. Like a lot of y'all come into the stock market, oh, I want to make $1,000 a day. And even in your job, let's say you make $30 an hour times 8. That's still $240. You're asking your employee for $240. Then you come to the stock market like a new employee and say, oh, I want $1,000 a day from you. Let's bring it back down to reality and make it more reasonable with something that's truly obtainable. And start your step, just getting your feet wet. You didn't start out in your first job making $20 or $30 or $1,000 a day. Probably started out minimum $10 an hour, and then you worked your way up. And as you progressed and got better, you got better pay. Think about that the same way when you're trading in the stock market. As you start to get your feet wet and get your plan, you can start putting more capital in. You can start making more money. Hey, Jason, thank you for coming on. If you want to come on and ask questions, let me know. I can try to bring you on. This is my first time going live and being able to bring somebody on. So if you want to come and chat, ask questions. Jason has worked with me. He's in my program now. He's referred people. He's had a lot of great gains, and he's also inside of the Discord. If you say, hey, I'm already a trader, I already know what I'm doing, but I do need a community. reach out to me for the Discord. We have a 14-day free trial. If you sign up for the option mentorship, I'll definitely break down how to utilize Discord to your advantage. Because a lot of people mess up. They get inside of Discords and they get to floundering and they drown because they don't know how to trade. They don't know how to place trades. So they just end up having it as another paid subscription. Inside of Mogul Stock Group, we teach you. We have Sunday classes. We have sentiment sessions. We want to make sure you are learning, engaging, and utilizing the skills that we're providing for you inside of Discord, not just checking the signals. Because if any of us wake up and we decide, oh, I don't want to place any trades or I don't see any potential, then what do? You're sitting there waiting for us to fish for you. So we do teach you how to trade. We teach you how to fish. My mother-in-law just came on. Hey, Connie. So again, if you got questions, drop them in the chat. We will be starting Saturday. I'll probably do 2 sessions, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, just to catch everybody. Again, I want the kids separated. If I get about 3 kids, I'll separate them out. If they're teenagers and we have a smaller group, I'll leave them in the main class. Again, we're breaking down the stock market. Why should we sign up? Why should you get into the stock options mentorship? If you got questions for me, drop them in the chat. I can't really see everything right now on the screen. So again, that's why I'm looking at the side so I can see it off camera. But if you got questions, go ahead, drop them in the chat. Again, I'm gonna stay on for a few minutes. Let's wrap up what some of the things that happened this week. We've got major earnings this week. I believe Meta, Apple, Amazon, CVS, a lot of the heavy hitters coming out. Carvana. I need to pull up Carvana because I want to see how they play out. And I mentioned SoFi. I've been screaming to the top of my lungs. Well, as loud as I'm going to talk. But I've been telling you guys about SoFi for months, since May. If you go back and look at the share price on SoFi, it was $13. SoFi is now, I think, over $30. So you would have been more, even if you just bought one share. If you just bought one share at $13, you would have more than doubled your money by now by just sitting there, just holding it. And that is the luxury of being inside of the stock market. Stuff that sits there and it works for you. Now again, go take a look. Go Google SoFi. Go learn about it. Go listen to their earnings call. These things are free. Every company that's publicly traded has to let you know what they're doing. It's like their report card for the big corporation. So they're publicly traded. They have to let you know how they're doing. So if you're going to invest in a company, at least know how they're doing. This company is going to do big things. I can't wait for them to probably get implemented into the S&P. And with interest rates coming down, it's going to be easier to purchase homes. They're tapping into that mortgage industry. People and borrowers are looking for more educational tools and how to pay off student loans. They're tapping into that market. And boom, they will be the first national bank that will allow you to buy, hold, and sell crypto. They're also coming out with their SoFi Pay, which allow you to make payments any country, anywhere, any form that you want. So these things are super. So that's why I'm big on investing in them. I did do a breakdown on my YouTube channel. If you want that video, just comment SoFi. I'll send you that replay video. If you're not, go ahead and follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I'll drop those links below. I'm growing both of those channels. And even if you don't sign up for the stock option mentorship, start following me now so you get the ABCs of the stock market. Come November, I'm going to start the ABCs of the stock market where I go through every level of the alphabet, letting you know how it correlates to the stock market. So you don't want to miss that. Even if you're just learning, want to just get a little bit of education, this is going to be top tier. So look out for that November 1, the ABCs of the stock market. So I'm here. Again, if you want to come on, just send a request. If you got any questions, drop them below. If you're in the monetization, shoot some stars. I like promoting and sending stars. Oh, looks like Jason just popped in. Let me see if I can read his comment. I'm thankful that our paths cross learning from you, as well as engaging with all the talented analysts in the Discord. Has definitely been a game changer within my financial journey. Like, look at that. Like, that's phenomenal. Again, I love changing lives. It's really not about the money or the time. It's just allowing people to learn a new skill. Most of us are afraid. We're like over 25 or 30. It's like, I can't change career paths. I can't learn something new. This is one of those skill sets that you can. It's not like becoming a plumber. You got to go through or welding school. You're learning something that involves math and just simply following directions. I tell anybody, if you can bake a cake, or if you've ever cooked anything, or if you've ever followed directions like how to put a puzzle together, how to bake a cake, if you can do those things, you can trade in the option stock market. I have several testimonials popping up on my page. Like, you can go read my stories. I'll be dropping more of my past clients' testimonials in there. And so I'll stay on for about 30 minutes. I'm going to give you guys opportunity. Again, I'll be streaming over multiple platforms coming soon. Y'all got me here on Facebook. Go follow me on YouTube. I'm growing that channel and providing more education for those. Again, $600 may seem small for some people and it may be a lot for others, and this just might not be your time. I do plan to keep this as a rolling enrollment. So every first Saturday, you can sign up for this program and I'll go through it from the beginning. It won't be recorded. It'll be live. And then I'll be streaming out at the top of the year the recorded class where you can just take it at your own pace, at your own will. But some people, they just do better in person, being able to ask questions in person. So every first Saturday, this program will start over again. So if you're saying, I'm not quite ready to sign up today, Chastity, but next month I will, or in January at the top of the year I will, that opportunity will still be there. If you say, hey, Chastity, group settings are just not for me, I still want to learn one-on-one, that will be an exclusive VIP, and I still will be taking 1 to 2 VIP clients per month. Everyone else will be in the group session, but it'll be rolling. Every time we meet, it will be recorded, and it will be listed in my back office where you can see it. Play it on your TV, play it on your phone, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, my kids got practice this day, or I don't feel well. That's fine. If you missed the session, you can always come back and watch the recording. This is also like your free discovery call. I do $7 discovery calls for people to just be able to ask questions, because I understand $600 is a great commitment. You might be like, oh, I'm just reaching out. I just found this person on Facebook and they talking about pay them $600 to teach them something. I don't know them that well. I don't even know if I want to send my money to them or who they are. Well, you can always book a discovery call with me, letting you know who I am, letting me know your journey to make sure this is for you. Again, I never want you to pay for anything that may not be for you. If you come to me and say, hey, I'm big on crypto, or I want to trade futures, that's not my lane. I'm going to refer you to some of the best people out here in the market. If you, again, futures, crypto, any of those spaces, being in the financial wealth community, we all have assets and resources, and I never gatekeep. I'm going to tell you the best people to go learn from, best people to go book sessions with, and pay the people what they're worth. Information isn't cheap. I mean, you can go down a cheap way and go down the YouTube rabbit hole and try to learn for yourself, or you can cut your time in half and learn from somebody who's an expert and has already made the mistakes that you don't want to make, especially when it comes to your money. So again, what did options do for me? When I first started trading, I just wanted to make money. I was like, I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm going to just figure out how to start making this money. And if it can keep me to save a couple of dollars, then I was cool. But trading stock options helped me pay for my wedding, pay for multiple vacations, helped me secure a down payment on my home, pay out, multiple bills. So you can start off. You don't have to quit your 9 to 5. People think, oh, it's just a luxury lifestyle. Nobody works. You can trade because you don't work anymore. Well, no, I don't have a 9 to 5 to clock into, but for several years while I was trading, I did. I took the time to learn. I learned while I was not on my 9 to 5, and you can do that too. You don't have to be a day trader. You don't have to be, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. If some people, they just get kicked out. They've been laid off, so they have to learn how to trade right now. So that's just what they have to do. but you don't have to go that journey. Your 9 to 5 can pay for your 5 to 9, and that could be your retirement plan. That could be your financial freedom. Hey, Derek. Hey, Kiana. Derek's another one of my clients learning in this field. He's been on this journey. I'm going to work with Kiana. Kiana's ready to learn this game. I'm going to get her whipped up into shape too and get her trading. Again, it's a simple thing. Get your brokerage. Start learning how to trade. Start following companies. And then I do the rest. Like, once I get you set up, the simplest way to start trading, sign up for your brokerage. The easiest one to get into is to get a Robinhood account. I prefer Webull because you can set it and forget it. But sign up for you a Robinhood account and get approved for options level 2. And then put $100 over there. If you don't know how to trade yet and you're not ready for my program, just start putting $10, maybe $15 in there. And then when you're ready to trade with me, you'll have a little bit of capital over there to trade with that you don't miss. Don't go out here trying to trade the big wigs, jumping right into Apple and Tesla, Nvidia. We'll trade with some more affordable tickers, not just super cheap, because we don't want to be in just penny stocks, just letting our money dwindle away. But that's the easiest way. You can start, like, again, Robinhood is like the Cash App of banking, but they're growing. Hey, Juana, thank you for dropping in and referring somebody. Crandall, hopefully they hop on if they got questions. If you don't already, Juana is into gardening and has a homeschool program. Please go follow her. If you have any questions about trust and equity, or need a nail tech, I forgot where Kenyana is located, but Kenyana is your girl. So definitely tap into them. Again, I'm always promoting other people inside of the field and in my community. If they're the best at what they do, I'm definitely getting with them. Smart contracts. Are you referring? I think you're thinking more on crypto. I could be mistaken. I'll think about it. I almost was like, no, Charlotte, you came in right on time. I was just letting people know how to trade, how to get into the stock market if they're new and beginners, what my stock option mentorship would do. Miss Charlotte, we've been working together. She started out in my messenger group, then came over to Discord, and we've been growing ever since. Because everybody's journey is different. You may not be a day trader. You might be a swing trader. You might be a scalper. You might just want to get in and get out. Indiana. So Kenyana's in Indiana. If you're in Indiana, need a great nail tech, Kenyana's, she's the one. Again, if you need trust and equity, she's the one. If you need grants on gardening and homeschooling, Juana is your person. If you're looking to grow as an entrepreneur, Ron Collins, he's your guy. Like, I got everybody in my pocket. Like, you can call me. I was the pill pusher. I was the pill plug. Now I'm just the plug for entrepreneurship. Like, everybody that does great things, I can get you to them. When trading, I guess what you showed us in the contracts, just didn't remember. Yep. So they're not just smart contracts. So Kiana's remembering one of the intro classes I did with our group where we purchase contracts. So it's like a coupon. So we go purchase a coupon on a particular stock, and we are placing a bet or an analysis on whether that stock is going to go up or down. So let's say Tesla comes out and say, hey, we got a pre-order of 100,000 vehicles for next year. We plan to hit revenue growth. We would assume that Tesla's share price should start going up because they're going to make good sales. So we get a coupon on where we think that stock price would go. And as that stock grows, we get that premium. So I got a coupon that says, okay, Tesla's trading at $500. I think it could get to $700. Tesla starts moving up while we have that coupon. Let's say they reach $550, they hit $600. The premium that I bought on that coupon is going to start moving up as that stock price moves up. So it becomes your employee. It goes out. It makes money for us. As long as we're picking the right direction. You got a 50-50 chance of being right. And like a 33% of it just trading sideways. But most days it doesn't. We either go up or we go down. And if we're going up, we're getting calls. If we're going down, we're getting puts. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Hey, it's all about your growth. Like, I don't succeed unless you guys succeed. Like, I can trade on my own. I can not say anything to y'all every day. Go in my trading and just make my money. But to know and understand a skill that's is like a window of opportunity right now. Every time people that look like me, when we get an opportunity, that door closed. They be like, nah, y'all can't do it. When we get a chance to go buy houses and say, nah, you got to get a mortgage. Now you got to apply for a mortgage and we're going to keep you out. The stock market doesn't care whether you've had a felon, doesn't care if you've been in jail, doesn't care if you're a single parent, doesn't care if you never graduated high school. It doesn't care about all those things. All it cares about is, do you have money and can you go put it in the market? This is about the color green. Like, can you make money? Can you be profitable? Can you read a chart? That's all it cares about. It doesn't care that I'm in an apartment. It doesn't care if I'm trading from my house. It doesn't care if you're trading on the street and you're homeless. As long as you got some Wi-Fi and a brokerage account, you can trade. It's not going through and, oh, let me see if this person has a great character and see if they'll be able to trade. Nope. It's all about the money, your skill set. Nobody can stop you from learning. Nobody can take the skill set away from you. It's like, oh, if I want to go be a doctor, I got to go take a test and then I got to go pass these boards. No, stock market, there's no test for you. You can sign up today and be trading right now. Market is going to be open another 2.5 hours. Nobody can tell you, oh, you didn't meet the requirement and you didn't score high enough so you can't trade stock options. That's not how this one works. There's literally limited barrier. I mean, like minimum barrier. Like, if you can just follow direction, like I could probably teach a monkey how to do this. Anybody that can press buttons and use a calculator, I can teach you how to trade. You got to be a little bit of tech savvy, but it doesn't take a whole lot. It just takes repetition. The same way you get up every day, you get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, meditate, go about your day, get in your car, drive. Just like as a routine as it is, that's how the same way you trade the stock market. Following your routine. If it doesn't permit, again, if it's raining outside, what do? You pivot, you get an umbrella, you put on a raincoat. Same way with the stock market. Stock market selling down, we're going to trade puts. Market's going up, everything's bright day, wind's blowing, we're trading calls. It's just about understanding the skill set, being able to master it. If any of you all want to come on with me, just send a request. I should be able to bring you up. Haven't tried that before, but hey, I will try to bring people on. But if you got any more questions, want to talk about your journey, anybody that's worked with me before, you can drop a comment, like this, and share it out. Again, I'm just letting people know what they're getting into. Make sure they know they're working with a real person. A lot of times you get on here and you see these trading gurus, you see these, celebrity figures that are trading, and you want to be like them. You want to have what they have, but you really need to understand your own journey. What do you want? What everybody doesn't need a mansion. I don't need 8 toilets. I don't want to clean 8 toilets. I have a humble home. It's well enough space for me and most of my family members to be here. I have land to grow food. I got enough room in my backyard to probably put a basketball court, a pool, a shed, a she shed, and probably a play set. I got and a garden. So think about the things that you want, what you want in your life. Again, it's the doc. Dr. Chaz is what it is. See that? Dr. Chaz. I've been that. I've been that person. Like, I'm a real person. Hey, I transition. You can transition if you want to too. Don't let people say you can't take this journey. If you want to trade, you can be a trader. And once I teach you how to trade, I'm taking you from being a day trader to becoming a capital manager. Like, most of y'all don't think how you can elevate or where this goes to. Like, yeah, we trade in the stock market. That's what we do. But our title, we're capital managers. We're managing money. Like, you could be your own hedge fund. You could create your own hedge fund. You can do these things with enough capital, with a proper mindset. You can do that. So we've been on here 30 minutes. Again, I'll share this out. I'll keep it up so you guys can refer to it. I'll probably pin it to the top so people can see it. So again, we got rolling enrollment for the stock options mentorship. This is going to be a 5, maybe 6 week program. Again, the more and more I learn, the longer I stretch this out so I can make sure people have the skills that they need. I know people struggle when it comes to the chart. So my program started at like 4 weeks, then we went to 6, now it's at 8. So I'm getting the information, going about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. for the people that are new. Dang, I missed some comments. I wasn't scrolling. Sorry, guys. Let me go back and check these. There we go. Hey, there go my girl Neff. Again, another one of my people. Neff has gave herself the title of a futures trader. She understands the market and market structure. She's teaching about credit repair. She's teaching about equity and trust. Like, that's my girl. So again, if y'all need her, again, I'm the plug. I am the plug. Whatever you need. Like, if I don't do it, I'm not gonna come take your money to do something I'm not, an expert in or feel like I have exceptional skills in. But those that do it and do it well, I will point you in the right direction. And that's what being a part of a great community provides for you. You get to connect with people who are really doing this in real life, who are really making those strides. They're not just fluffing on game and just selling you a course and just telling you go figure it out. Go let Google be your best friend. I mean, I could use Google without giving somebody my money. You are paying to have experts tell you firsthand, I've traded, I've made a withdrawal in my account, I've paid for things through the stock market. I've secured property. I've created investments. I've made those connections. So this is what we do in real life. It's not just a figment. It's not just screenshots and fluff. These are our real accounts. These are real trading skills. Us on the charts getting down to business. Again, when I learned how to really look at somebody's screenshot and then ask them the proper questions, you'll learn who's really out here trading, who's not, when they can't explain certain stuff to you. They say, oh, I made $100,000 on this play. And I'll come in and say, oh, how many contracts did you take? Which strike? When did you get in? When did you get out? Oh man, I just did it in there. It's somewhere in my back office. Like, what? Who takes a trade and they didn't plan it first? Who took the trade and they didn't know about how much delta or theta they had to be able to get to that $100,000? About how many contracts? About how long they needed to be in that play, how much that stock needed to move. Like, these are the things where you can really learn about if a person just out here gaming or they just had some really good luck and now they want to offer you a course. Or are they really sitting down studying? Are they really putting in that work? Are they honing in on their craft, if it's their craft? Or are you just another prospective, income for them? Again, there's no shade to nobody else. I'm just telling you what not to fall prey to. You can give your money to whoever you want, but the results will be the results. I've had clients come to me. Ain't nobody talking about it. We're going to tell the truth. Stop sugarcoating it. I'm not going to tell you who not to, but if you come to my inbox and say, hey, how does this person work? Again, I reached out to Neff about a person I wanted to work with, and she gave me the real deal about what the person, if I needed it or not. She could just say, yeah, go and pay it. And I would just gave my money to that person and probably not learned that much. But she was straight up with me. But that was somebody else could go in your inbox and ask you, hey, how is working with Chaz? I ain't gonna do it but tell you the truth. But that's the strength of our character in being in this community. I know how much gold would be reserved, how many points to make. Nothing went to Python and had it give her all the, with the IWM. She made the Python script. That's on fire. I can't even remember exactly everything went over. I need to go back and break down what she did. But again, when you can go on another trader's page and start breaking down and trying to see what they're learning, and you can back test that stuff, they doing the thing. Like, yeah, I like my algorithm on my timeline only shows me traders, people who are being entrepreneurs. Like, all the goofy stuff, yeah, I don't get all that goofy stuff on my algorithm anymore. It's just because it's what I'm attracting. I attract the people that want to make money. I'm showing you guys through what I'm pushing out, where my mindset is. I got people who grow vegetables, eating healthy, fitness. So you get what you bring. You get what you put out there as well. So we got to talk about it. But I've had people go pay upwards of $8,000 for course information, and they still come back to me and they be like, man, I learned more from you in a $60 session than I learned being with them. And that's sad to say in our community, because I don't want people spending that type of money and not getting the type of results that they want. Like, that's why I try to keep my prices sustainable. Like, would I even pay for it? And that's hard coming from a person who comes from a medical background. And the first thing I had to do, right hand, do no harm. I had to take an oath to do no harm. So to come from that space and then get in the community about money and wealth, and I have to sit here and do no harm, it's hard to raise prices, but also equate the knowledge that I'm giving to someone in the value of my time and my intellectual property. Sometimes you really can't put a price on that, but you try to, but you still try to be fair. And I've had, for the past 2 years, my mentors are like, hey, Chaz, you need to raise your prices. You need to raise your prices. But I'm like, man, like, what if they can't afford it? Well, I know these people out here go find money for crab legs. They're going to find money for cruises. We're going to find money for new clothes. So again, the price is the price when it comes to what people want. Sometimes I look for a sale or I see when they're having something and then I'll take advantage of it then. But it's not to belittle or say that the quality of their work is not worth what it really is. It's just like, hey, everybody want a budget. Everybody want a good deal. But pay them for what they want. Yeah, I'm gonna book a car myself because I feel like I do better swinging options than day trade. Now, if you already know, you can hop in my inbox whenever you want to, and we'll talk about it. And that's the strength. Like, I don't charge everybody, but I'll point something out to you guys. I booked 2 or 3 clients just this past 2 weeks, and I did not send them a pay link. I just say, hey, how you doing? How's trading been going? They said they were struggling a bit. I just said, hop on the calendar. We'll get it worked out. They were like, hey, Chaz, like 30 minutes later, it's like, hey, I booked it, but you didn't send me a pay link. And I really was just like, I really wasn't charging you for that, but my clients respect my time and what I offer to them, and they want to get back to me. They want to make sure I'm straight. I had another client, we got on a call, we was on there for 30 minutes, and I said, we'll follow up in a month. And they was like, okay, so how much is 30 minutes? I was like, well, it's really just I'm just doing it out the strength. We're just going to talk about the follow-up. And it's like, nah, this is business, it's business. We cool, but I'm going to pay you, what you worth. So I appreciate that. Again, when you show that you have good karma, it's going to come back to you. My people know I'm not charging them just to be charging them. I really want them to have a great value of what they're pursuing so that word of mouth goes and I get more clients. So again, a lot of times I just tell people, hey, just hit me up. We can just rap about it. We'll get off the call in about 30 minutes like, hey, you ain't shoot me no pay link. And I'm like, well, we were just talking. But I do appreciate that about my clients, that they do cherish the information that I provide for them. I'll probably be posting a link because I always want to let other people be happy too. So like for my daughter's birthday, she was turning 16. I let everybody, like, if they wanted to book a one-on-one with me, they could just go buy something off her Amazon wish list. Yeah, I could have just took their money for the one-on-one, but the bigger thing, like, my heart was so full as stuff was showing up to our doorstep. We weren't even at home yet, and we were trying to get back because items that my clients were ordering for her were showing up. Like, she got an Echo Dot, she got some ear pods, people sent her gift cards. So again, it's about, community and other people. It's not all about self. Because I can do this skill set. It's easy. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Melanie. Thank you for hopping in. If y'all got questions or you work with me and you had a great experience or a poor experience, drop it in here. Let people know about me. Share this live out so other people can start learning the trade. Tasha, I have not forgot about you. I know family is family. Tasha has already paid up for her mentorship. She missed out on a couple of sessions, but she can still come back. That's the thing about it. Like, it's not like, oh, you got 30 days to do this and then it's over with. Nope. When Tasha ready to come back, we gonna hit the ground running, and I'm gonna still teach her that. Like, this is that new way, medicine to markets. Whatever skill set you got, we can still take it to the market. Yeah. Y'all see Derek say again, if I can hop on, I can create a Zoom link in like literally seconds and be like, hey, let's hop on. I can literally, hey, let's hop on a phone call real quick and let me get you squared up. I don't want you waiting, hours on the day to like, oh, I'm trying to get this right now. That's cool. Unless it's a Friday, this is my day off. But I have worked with some clients on my days off. I could be in the car and be like, yep, just hop on, just shoot me a call. Like now, somebody calling. I don't know who that is, but it don't matter right now. But yeah, this is what it's about. It's about providing for our community, being real people. Again, I'm tired of seeing our people get scammed. Again, if somebody tell me I paid, $2,000-$3,000 to learn how to trade, and they ain't never placed a trade before, oh, I'm sick. You ain't never placed a trade, and you got $2K worth of education, $3K of education, and you ain't placed a trade, or you haven't been profitable. Ooh, God be working with me because I be wanting to just give it to them for free because they done already invested in themselves, but, they still pay me. Hey, Christina. If you got a question about the mentorship or got friends that want to learn, tag them in this post so they can come back and watch it from the beginning. I just went over the program again. This is some of the things I already covered. Cost of that mentorship, $600. They can pay half now, half in the middle. The time, we're going 5 weeks. I may extend it to 7, just depending on how they learn, what they'll learn. We'll go over stock option. We're going to go over how to set up their brokerage. What's the difference between the different brokerage accounts? What are stock option contracts? How you can leverage? What kind of trader are you based on your schedule, whether you're a scalper, day trader, swing trader? The amount of the investments. A lot of people think they need a lot of money to start trading options, and again, that's false. You can trade with a minimum. I say come in with $100, but $50 at the minimum. I've had people come to me $50,000, $20,000. I'm like, hey, go put that in one of them high yield savings account. Let's cut that in half, and then we're gonna grow it, because I know they're gonna over leverage and get greedy and go to the stock market like it's a casino, and it's not. This is another skill set in another market, and it's not to be played with. It's definitely not to be greedy. So that works on that trading psychology, and we go over that too. So most people think, oh, I just need the skill, or I just need money and I'm gonna make money. It's about the trading psychology too. If you're a greedy person or you're impatient, it's gonna show up in your stock, in your trading. So you have to learn to kind of deviate from that kind of bad behavior. Put that rubber band on your arm and snap it when you're doing stuff you're not supposed to. Just like anything, it needs discipline. Also the why. Like everybody that hopped on here, like if you trade now or if you plan to trade in the future, like drop to me why you started trading. Like I started trading because I was watching people on Facebook make money, and they look like me, and they weren't spending a lot of time. So I was like, these folks are scam. I don't believe it. So I started watching them and stalking them on Facebook to figure out what they were doing. And I tried to figure it out myself. And then I was like, all right, I kind of get it, but all the dots are not connected. And then we got that stimulus check. So I invested in my education. Came across Diamond Dave. He showed me the ropes. I went through his course live with him. That was my footing. Got me there. Then I started following another program, the Abacus. Some of y'all may know it, some of y'all may not. And Mr. T got me great education on my foundation on building portfolios, looking at the stock market and different sectors. My mentor, Leslie showed up, like gave me great game, like how to break down stops, and she's the queen of the fibs, like great work. A lot of mentors and people in this trading community, they just look like me. They was the same color, and I just wasn't used to that. Again, when it came to the stock market and investing in anything, even in college, like it was all white boys with blonde hair and blue eyes. It wasn't nobody who looked like me. The one class I took on like statistics and economics, I was the only black person. And I want to say it wasn't number 3 females in the class, so it really wasn't the narrative that they had for us. But now I don't have to have an MBA or a BA in business or anything to trade the stock market. As long as I got a brokerage account and some money, I can trade. You can too. I don't know if I can still see all the comments. I hope I'm still coming through for you guys. We're going on up on 45 minutes, so that's good. Again, if you're still on, drop in why you're trading or why you want to trade. I just be tired of this. I know, Jay, that's why I came on. Like, I'm tired of our family, like, getting scammed. They'll be like, oh, man, I can flip your money in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not telling you that at all. If that's what you're coming here for, no, I'm not here for that. Do I have people who invest and I give them information? Yeah, but if somebody telling you they're going to give you 100, 200% back in like 2 or 3 weeks, consider that a donation. You are donating to somebody else's lifestyle. That's really not happening. Perfect. Neff said, I started trading because I hated depending on people to fund my business. That's what's up. I gotta say I'm quiet, so I just be a little skeptical. Man, it don't take number one time for me to be skeptical about anybody. Like, video call me. Hop on the phone with me. Let me call you back. I don't want no voice note. I want to hear you. Because people out here scamming. I had a client. Well, this wasn't my client, but somebody got scammed. And then they contacted me on the real page telling me they got scammed. I'm like, look at where you talking to this person and look at where you just contacted me at. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to send that money. They had never worked with me before, but they had sent somebody else some money. And so that's why I always say, please vet the people that you working with. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I'm gonna jump at somebody else and say, you work with them? Are they real? Are they legit? Can you tell me about them? There's nothing wrong with it. If people get offended, they get offended. Okay. It's still my money. Like if you go to a car lot and want to buy a car, you gonna ask your family around, like, what are people straight up? Were they nice or friendly? Before you go eat at a restaurant, you go read the reviews, you go see how it works. Like, so people shouldn't be offended if you go ask if they work with them in person, how it is. Because we get tired of being scammed. It make you skeptical and make you cautious about everything, especially when it comes to money. And this area is starting to get so flooded with so many people. Everybody a guru now. Everybody got the skill. Everybody got the special sauce and all of that. And in another week, they're going to be on whatever they own. Yeah. That's why I came on. Like, I'm doing the cartoon characters just because I don't like being on camera. This is a growth space for me. So y'all see me growing right now by going live and being in front of the camera. This is not, it's all about y'all learning. I don't want to be the forefront. I don't want to be popular. I don't want to be the face of all of this. Like, I tell everybody, even in my community, I don't want to be the face of ain't none of this. That's why I keep doing cartoon people. But I did want people to know that I'm a real person. Especially when you invest in money. And then know my story. Know how I got here. What I'm doing. But again, make sure you protect yourself. When somebody's trying in your inbox trying to get you to buy something, tell them, hey, send me your webpage. Send me your Facebook. Send me a referral. FaceTime with me. Let's jump on a call real quick. Like, I have my own business address in downtown Austin. I have a website. I have multiple, platforms that I'm on. So, again, make sure people legit. I don't take it personal at all because I vet the people I work with, too. I don't have a blue check either. Let's talk about that blue check. Now, I've been watching TC on, I think it's Terrian Caldwell. He's a comedian. And he gave the game out on, like, how to learn how to do this monetization on Facebook thing. So he was like, yeah, get the blue check. It just makes you verified, be able to for people to see you. But to me, it's just another money-making scheme for Facebook. Like, I'm supposed to make money, and I'm monetized on Facebook. I make a couple of dollars a month, like $20, $40 a month. But then if I go to get the blue check, now I'm at like $12. So it might pay for itself. But I still see people who have a blue check still get scam pages. So I'm like, what's the purpose of the blue check if y'all are not actively monitoring and knocking the scammers off? If I go search my name right now, let's do it. Let's do that on live. Let me search my name and see how many pages come up of me. Now, there is another person. We have the exact same name. We have a different middle name. I know that person's real. Her name is spelled exactly the same. Chastity Anaya Standage. That's the only other real page that I would know that look like mine. But when I pull up my page or I pull up my name, there's my page. There's another page of me with 14 mutual friends. Why are y'all friends with this fake page? And I'll tell you one other way for you to be able to see if a fake page is real. Hover over the name and see if the name, like if it just has the name. But when you hover over it, like this fake page, it has @chastity.sandage. .2023. That's the way you can know when there's some fake pages on here, because they'll have those dot numbers, because it's not the first person who created that page. They're having to get that alternative page, so they're not Chastity Sandage. They're on that alternative page. So anytime you see a person page, I'm just gonna go report them. But again, they got 4 or 5 people. It's a fake profile. It's me. That just helps your friends out. But I'm just like, if I get the blue check and y'all still gonna let scammers make pages of me, what am I getting the blue check for? But like I said, TC said it allows other content creators to see you first because you do have that blue check. I may consider it next year, just so people can see me. But again, multiple fake pages just keep popping up. Once you have a following and they see that people do interact with you from some type of monetary product, yeah, it's over with. It's kind of like, mama, I made it because people are making fake pages of me, but it does reduce some of your clients because people are scared. They're scared of being scammed if it's really with a real person. Hey, Nikki, thank you for hopping on. Derek brought up a good point for Jay. I teach at your own pace. That's what I like about my customized one-on-ones is you don't have to move on until you're ready. I can say it's an 8-week program. I have a client now. We just met twice this week. It's not an 8-week program where you're just meeting one session. You can say, Chassie, can we trade live, and then can we go over the trades that we did this evening, like when I get off or something, or I made trades this week, this evening, can we go like retest those trades? Those are the things that you can customize with your program. It's not just you watching videos and then you're learning the trade. You're actually talking to a pretty expert trader, and I'm giving you advice and a second opinion on your trades because nobody's perfect. I go talk to other traders. I made a trade just this week with one of my new clients because he said he was re-entering a trade, and I said, ooh, I like that. So I took that same trade with him, and the thing went great. Peace, M. Power Bay. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Nikki, for watching. If y'all got questions or y'all trade the stock market, drop them in here. If you're new to trading, if you know anybody that's interested in signing up, please drop them in there. So again, customized one-on-ones is very different, which is, again, making it hard for me to transition to do an automated class. But I promise you guys, once you see me go automated, that's going to be one of the finest classes out here because I'm teaching you in a way on a different standard. I'm not just teaching you just so I can make money. How can I make this course the best so I can make the most money? I'm thinking about how can I make one course that they have a lifetime access to where they don't need anybody else. One, I don't want it to be 4 or 5 hours long because as me being in medicine, I know your brain, like most of y'all off of me right now, we've already gone 45 minutes, so your brain's already on to lunch, dinner, what you're going to do this weekend, Halloween, it's already gone. So already knowing that information, I got to keep your attention for less than 45 minutes each time I present some type of information. Most of y'all are visual learners, so I don't come with a lot of PowerPoints. So you're trying to read off the screen. I want you to listen to me. I want you to engage with me. So that's how I teach my class. I don't come on with a PowerPoint reading off of stuff. No, we getting straight to, we're going to TradingView. We're going to Yahoo Finance. We're looking at the option chain. We're looking at it in real time because you're going to mimic what I'm teaching you and showing you versus you like doing a vocab test. I don't have to tell you or come ask you what's a contract or what's the option, and that's not going to make you no trader. You being able to know where to go implement an option for you knowing what's a call and what's a put, how it relates to the market, that helps you. So that's how I teach you. I don't teach you like this is going to be a quiz on, your vocab. You do that yourself. If you don't understand the meeting, I'm going to ask you. You're going to tell me. I'm going to ask you again. You're going to tell me about a third time. You're going to have it as we're going along. I'm going to tell you, share your screen and show me a support. Share your screen and show me resistance. I don't care that you know the definition. Support, boom, we're going to get it right now. Support, it's under your feet. It's your floor. That's the floor of the market where you're trading in that time frame. Resistance, that's the ceiling. Unless you got a jetpack on, you're not breaking through that resistance. You need something that's going to be your jetpack. So you need a catalyst to push you through that resistance. That's the head. We got a mini class right here. Support and resistance. Your foot, what's under the floor, what's supporting you where buyers are buying it. If that breaks, we're going lower. We got resistance. What's above your head? We need a catalyst to push it through. Those are the two things. I'm going to ask you, what's a support and resistance? Oh, support, it holds up, or that's where price action holds. Cool. Can you show it to me on the chart? I can't. Well, that's what we're going to go over. I don't care that you know the definition. Show me on the chart. Show me you know how to find it in the trade. That's how we take this one step further than just a whole bunch of words. Also, a lot of people think they have to be, not to downplay, think we have to be super smart. Most people, I know a lot of people who didn't graduate high school. They might have got their GED. It don't matter. I try to teach you on a 12, 13-year-old conversation level. I'm not trying to use big words. I'm not trying to use no fancy education. Just things that you can understand. If you are a neighborhood pharmacist, I'm going to talk to you in grams and quarters and pounds on how you going to get this game. If you do hair, we're going to talk about bundles. If you like shoes, we talk about red bottoms. I'm going to put it in whatever it is you do and make it correlate. because the market is about money. So it don't matter what kind of picture or facade you put on it, it's going to always come back to the same thing. So every time I teach somebody, I could record it and spit it out, but it's going to be different. My recordings for a truck driver is going to be totally different from my stay-at-home mom. Because my truck driver might be thinking about his mortgage payment. My stay-at-home mom is thinking about the next planned vacation she's supposed to do for her family. My single mom is thinking about something different from that person. They are thinking about, okay, how do I pay the light bill next week? How am I going to take care of these bills so they're on my income if prices go up? So we're comparing things totally different. I use pocket option a lot. What's your thought on the platform? I trade buying. Pocket option is good, but it's not based on the same thing as an underlying stock. It's based on buyers and sellers on each side. So if more people get on a sell side, it's going to deviate the trade to the bottom side. So you can catch a lot of trades and do it really well. But you just don't want to over leverage on there. I like it. I've had a payout on it. It can get tricky if you get greedy, but I like it. Again, once you understand the underlying thing about everything about any market, reading a chart, you can trade anything. That's the $1 million game right there. As long as I know how to read a chart, I got $1 million worth of game. And there's probably gonna be 3 people on my timeline. Mr. Skipworth. If you go on my timeline and find Skipworth, he gonna say you don't need no chart. I haven't taken his program yet. I really want to because they don't use charts. But there's only like 3 people on my timeline that can trade without using a chart, and they are very very efficient in it. And I do want to take that program. Derek, whenever you're ready. I got you. Hey mom, my mom just hopped on the timeline again. If you follow me and you're wondering if you're on a real page, if my mom is not on that page, you on the wrong page. You're following the scammer. So there's my mom on the timeline. She ain't gonna follow no other page as me because she don't know how to unless I go put it on there. So again, if you're on a different page and it does not have my mom in the following, then you're on the wrong page. And if you see a different page that's not me, again, my page should say digital creator, 11K followers. It's going to have chastity.sandage1 and my KBDB consults. Anything other than that, it's probably a scam. I'm holding y'all attention quite long. Y'all, we coming up on an hour. But if y'all got questions, again, if you're in here and you trade, tell me why you trade. Neff already told me she was trading because she didn't want to have to get money from other people to fund her business. M. Dot, why you trade? Derek, why you trade? Melanie, if you're still here, why did you trade? Y'all tell me why y'all trading. What has this skill set done for you, or what would trading do for you? And we may go for like another 15, 30 minutes. Again, as long as y'all are engaging, I'm going to be here. If you got questions about the market, we could talk about it. I don't even have my chart pulled up. I closed all my trades because market was moving salty. If I don't like how the market move, I just get off, go take a nap. Yeah, market ain't done nothing since I got on here. We're doing another word. Let's get another word for today. We went over support, resistance. Let's talk about consolidation. I dropped that one too. Market is consolidating, meaning we're not pushing above or below a particular range. So I don't really have nothing in mind until SPY gets over 685.31 for calls and until it drops below 683 for puts. And so it's just squeezing. The last hour, it ain't done nothing. It's staying in the same range. I could have scalped it up or down, but not much going on. But if let's say you don't want the mentorship, you say, I know how to trade, I know how to read a chart, just go over the strategy with me, Chastity. Cool, we can hop on a strategy call for $100. $100. Most of the people that come on here and they trade with me, thousands of dollars later, that little $100 wasn't nothing. They go trade the very next day and they done made that $100 back easily. If you're inside my Discord, you do get a discounted price on those one-on-one. But it's just for them. That's the luxury and benefit of being a part of community. My people who worked with me before, and let's say they got in and like, hey, one of my traders, he has one of my beginning time when I first started teaching, and my one-on-ones was $30. He still got that. Like he was like waiting. He's waiting. He was like, I'm gonna wait till your one-on-ones come like $1,000 or something. I'm like, Uno reverse. He gonna throw that wild card down and say, hey, can I get my one-on-one right now? And he still can. My one-on-ones don't expire. I would say take advantage of them. I mean, I can't say how long I'm gonna be here, but they don't expire. A lot of people that's faking the game, they'll be like, oh, you got to do this in like a week or two, or you forfeit it or whatever. As long as I'm here, you can take advantage of it. There's no limitation to it. But again, the only limitation is what God has on my life. See, that language got me like, yeah, Kiana, you do nails, so a full set. Okay, let's see. How can I relate the stock market to doing nails? All right. Let's talk about your supplies. So you have to get acrylic or nail glue, nail gun and equipment and stuff like that. So if you can't get your stuff from China, and the tariffs are in place, then you can't work. So how can we correlate to that to the market? Okay, so let's say you do a full set for $60 and it takes you an hour to do them. Okay, so let's say we go get we go get a TSL contract. That's a Tesla derivative. We get that contract, we sit in it for an hour and see how much it makes us. Now we're not actually doing a skill. You're having to do a skill for that person or provide a service for that person for that 1 hour. On the other hand, we're gonna let TSLL be that skill and let it do the work to bring us some money. I'm missing comments. Hold on, y'all. I'm scrolling up. All right. I get back on track. All right. Where was Kiana at? That ain't me stunt things move. I don't know nothing about calls, puts, and consolidations, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You ain't got to know because I'm going to teach it to you. I'm learning so that I can have another source of income to build that land. My wife and that person, man, yeah, me and Derek was talking, he got the land, and this is definitely going to provide for them because now you don't, again, we get red line, we don't get loans, so this is a way for us to go be our own bank. We can go to the stock market and move the money out. Now they can't tell us what we can't do because we've already funded our own money. Like now you can't come tell me, oh, you can't get this loan, so y'all can't grow and y'all can't do nothing. No, I went to the market. I got a circle of like 5 people who trade. They can be my in-house or private bank or hard money lender. Like that's where this skill takes you. You moving people out that can't, they'll say because you black you can't do this, or you white or you Hispanic you can't do this. Now we cutting that person out and we doing it all ourselves. We can come fund. Kenyatta and Nell for show us how to put it in a trust and make this trust a distributor to the community and make the community say they can give out food stipends and vouchers for the community or for our individual family members tax free because of the money and the assets that are coming in from the market as profit. Like y'all don't really know how deep this could really go, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all. Like this is the next stage. It probably won't come in November. Kenyatta and them are kind of busy, but we gonna bring this game where hey we become our own banks. We become our own providers. There's steps and levels to this. I'm just trying to get y'all the foundation first. I wanted to use my trading 9-5. Yeah, Jason that skip leads and gets properties and flips those properties wholesale. I mean, this is just another skill. Nah, nails are simple. It is. I was trying to correlate it. I was trying to tie it back. But again, you can make the market be another one of your employees instead of you having to do the skill. These things keep rolling up. I started back during COVID, being stuck in the house. I had joined the academy and I forgot the name. I was like, basically the challenge and Chase on it. Yeah. So was it like, I think I know one of those, was it I Am Academy or something that was doing pocket options real big, but they were just big on referrals. They really want to teach them people how to trade. They'll just get on there real quick. Look, we make $100. They get in like a 2-second or 5-second trade and then get more people to sign up. That part of going to get the contract is where I have to learn what contracts are actually. Yep. Once we go into the brokerage account, then you start picking the companies that are going to give you the best return on trades. Yeah, it's simple though. I need more market money. We'd love to go get some land. See, that's how we can afford it. If you go in the market go get some money out the market. Now I don't have to go make a loan or borrow somebody. Will be a little bit of tax on it, but again, if it's under a trust, Neff knows how to get that where all this stuff is free, or at least limited on the taxes, and then that tax goes in place for the land, and I don't have to run my credit or have somebody tell me what I can afford to do. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I am. That's what I thought. Yeah, they were big on recruiting and not teaching. And so I got in there for like, I think somebody let me use their account. Or I got in there for like 7 days free. So I started showing up to the meetings and then looking for the education. And the education, it was just a whole lot of fluff. They weren't teaching nobody how to do nothing. They just showing you, hey, we got in a trade and they made $100 or they made $2,000 real quick. Or it's a demo account and they're trading with all this leverage. And then you try to do it and you can't. I'm not showing you on a demo account of trading. We can paper trade, but this is gonna be your real money you're trading, getting real withdrawals. So I put myself on a restriction. I was like, I got like 3 days. I'm gonna go in here, make this money. I think I had to make like $150 to get my first withdrawal. And when I did it, it was like, you got another account. And I was like, I don't got another account. I'm like, you wait till I make this money. Now I got another account. So I had signed up an old email and I had to clear that. And then I had to show my ID. And my ID, it was like, take a picture with your ID with your face in the screen. And I did that thing like 5 or 6 times. And they kept saying, nah, it don't work. Nah, that's not true. And I'm like, dude, I used to be fat. Well, I'm not that fat. Like, my face is still my face in my ID. So I did that for like almost a week. And then they finally released my funds. But pocket options is a quick way to make some money. You're not in those trades long term. That's the one thing I do like about the stock market. You can do swing trades where it makes money in your sleep. When I'm doing pocket options, I have to actually like be in the trade. I've never traded and held like no hour or too long trade. Like most of mine have been short term. So I like markets where I can, take advantage of the longer move. What's up, Kyle? Kyle been needing to get with me too, him and his family. Again, y'all can learn as a family. Think about that. If you got family, I now put it like this all the time. If you got some family member that's always borrowing money from you, or they on your couch, they won't move out, they not paying no bills, sign them up for the option mentorship and let them learn and make their own money. I tell everybody that's the best way you can give somebody a hand up. I'm not giving out no more money. I don't care how much money I make. I'm not giving out no more money. I got 11 ways for you to make some money. I sell a survey course that'll allow you to take surveys for free that are high paying, not like the little 5 and 50 cent surveys. These are surveys that pay you $150, $250 for just giving your opinion. I'm signed up for one now. I think it's like 90 minutes for $125. And all I'm doing is going to tell them how I like their product or I don't. That's it. I have all the legit websites where you can go to. That replay video is $30. Anybody that wants the replay video, again, let me show you how to finesse me. How many people you know will tell you how to finesse them or get over and make a better deal with them with their own information? Boom. So get the survey replay. It's $30. You go do 6 surveys that are over $100. You done made $600. Now you done took one skill or one avenue and made it pay for the next thing that you want. So let's write it down. How we gonna get my mentorship for free? So first you start out with the survey replay. That's gonna put you in for $30. Most of y'all ain't messed up about $30. $30, that's lunch. For lunch or dinner with 2 people. So cool. You in for $30. We get the survey replay for $30. We're gonna do 6 surveys that are over $100. So now we got enough money to pay for the option mentorship. Now it don't stop there, because once you get the survey replay for $30, you can keep doing this over and over again. You can keep doing surveys, and they really like men, because majority of the time they're going to get a whole lot of stay-at-home moms that apply for the survey. They don't have a lot of men that can tell them about, the topics that y'all don't really want to talk about. So hair loss, ED, mechanics, weight gain, emotions, therapy, mental health. They've used surveys about all of those products, kidney disease, pancreatic, prostate cancer, all the things that are related to men. They need men to have surveys about them, but majority of the time men are not signing up to do these surveys. 1, they don't think they're real. 2, they don't know they exist. So they're not making money there. But that's another way you can finesse it. So you take 6 surveys, you make $100. So now you've made $600. That pays for your class. You come back in, do 3 more, and you get your $300. So all in, you've invested $30 to get the survey. That survey replay with all the links to all the legit websites gets you $900. Now you pay for the course. You got some extra money to spend, and you got the $100 to put in your brokerage account, or you can pay the bill to put the $100 in your brokerage account. Again, I'm going to show you how to make the money because you need to make it. Again, if I got somebody that's going to lay on my couch, if you got somebody in your house right now playing on a PlayStation 5 or the Xbox and they ain't making no money, buy them the $30 survey replay class, shoot me their email. You can Cash App or Zelle me, shoot me their email address. I'm going to send them. All they got to do is go sign up, get on these Zoom with these people and get them their opinion, and they make money. There's no age limit. I get surveys done for my daughter. She's 16. She's been doing these since she was like 12. And they send the money to her, or they'll send it to me. They may PayPal it, they may Zelle it, or they may let you get a debit card. And you can use the debit card, which is like a Visa reward card. You can use that to pay your bill, use your cash for something else. But the kids love those things. Like sometimes they watch videos, sometimes they get to test product. I get food sent to my house. I think I got 3 Keurigs out of the deal and like 6 months worth of K-Cups. I've gotten electric touchscreen toaster, and I'm trying not to let that thing go. It was dying. I need to see if I can get it serviced. But again, do your surveys, come back in a couple of months once you've been paid out. That way you can afford to have the mentorship like at free. Again, I'm gonna show you how to finesse it. I'm showing you how to sign up, how to do it. Put $10, open you up a Robinhood account or open you up a Webull account. Put your $10 to $20 in that brokerage account each week. Then once you have your money or you get your income taxes back and you're ready to learn, come sign up with me. And then our first goal is for you to make that $600 back that you invested in yourself. Again, it's cheaper than tuition at a college. Like we'll take out plenty of debt to go to college, but we don't really want to work with somebody who's going to really be invested in us. Like I really care about my clients. Everybody says it's cliche and they be like that, their family, but all of my clients, like I talk to them on a personal level, and it's over 100 of them. So it's one me. All y'all got to do is remember Chastity. I have to remember all of you. So I have to take notes. I have to understand your goals. I have to understand what you want for your future to make sure it's aligned every time we meet and you talk about what stocks you're trading. You talk about how much capital you're putting in. Because you want that advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial judiciary. I'm giving you education about the stock market. And I'm pretty good at it. But we've gone over an hour. I appreciate you guys. If you're coming in on the replay, drop replay. They did have classes. This song was dope. I made money trading OTC. One night was 2 a.m. Went from $60 to $2K. Or something from I like how you explain. Yeah, like I said, some of the classes, like you had to really go dig. Like the little lives that they would do, the people would just be showing you stuff. But if you really buckle down to get the IM education, most people weren't. They just really were about like, how can I make that little quick month and get another referral? How can I make it a quick month, quick buck and get a referral? I didn't meet a lot of people who got withdrawals. Were you able to withdraw, and are you still withdrawing? Because if you are, that's dope. Everybody's still trying to call while I'm on live. But I'm going to wrap it up. If y'all got comments, drop them below. I appreciate y'all showing up, engaging with me. I'm going to be trying to do more of these lives more and more often, especially here and on YouTube. So, again, M. we haven't engaged a lot, but I appreciate you being here. Everybody else, y'all know how to find me. If you want to reach out to me, DM me. Make sure you clicking on my page from this live to make sure you got me. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon.